This video is on projectionist duties, primarily focusing on screen checks and the important role of them. It's important to remember that the projectionist is the guardian of the experience. Customers come, they're going to interact with people at the front counter, getting concessions, buying their tickets. That's all an important part of what goes on. But ultimately, they're not going to be happy if they don't go into the movie and have a good cinema experience. And so, as projectionists, it's our job to protect that experience. So one of the key functions that we serve and need to fulfill is the screen check. Perhaps one of my biggest pet peeves is when I hear a manager turn to a projectionist and say, "Did you remember to close the doors?" Yes, we have here open doors, but the projectionist's duty is not to close the doors. You're going to do that while you're here doing a screen check. So, we're going to pretend that this is a movie starting, and we're going to go ahead and close our doors. But there's a lot more to this. We're in the movie. The question is, where is it at in the movie? Let's say we're in the trailers. We want to look and make sure everything looks good on screen, first and foremost. Are we in the right lens format? Is it possible that we're in flat when the movie's in scope? We're going to know that by anything looking weird, cut off. If it doesn't look right on the screen, there's a good chance something's not right. Are the lights supposed to be on? We see that they're on right now. If we're in trailers, then they should still be on. How is the temperature? Is it too hot, too cold? Do we need to make any adjustments? How does it sound? Does the sound correct? Do we hear any distortions? Anything that could indicate maintenance requirements that need to be reported? And as you do your screen check, we're going to walk up the aisles and double check, make sure everything's good with customers, make sure nobody's sneaking in pizza, things like that. Is everything in this auditorium ready? We need to be doing these screen checks frequently. Always do screen checks when you're checking to make sure ads are running, which in those cases they can be briefed. Step inside for a moment, leaving the doors open, make sure ads are running, that you can see them, that you can hear them, that they're working correctly. Your main screen check that will take the most time will be right after the movie start time. That's when you're going to want to get in and make sure that everything is running properly, sounds good, and that everything's ready for the customers to enjoy the movie. And then always drop back in at the time that the lights are supposed to go down, make sure they go down properly, and make sure everything transitions from trailers into the movie appropriately.